All right, welcome to our meditation time. It is an honor to get to spend these few minutes with you on this lovely fall evening. And so I hope that you're in a spot where you can get comfortable, and wherever you have found your place to be today, let's just settle in. Let's settle in physically. Let's settle in emotionally. And then we're going to settle in mentally as well. But first, let's focus on the breath. And as you begin to calm the breath and take slow breaths in and full breaths out, notice how your body will respond and begin to settle in. And then continuing those breaths slow and steady and full, the emotions will follow and they will begin to settle in. We don't turn them off. We don't stop feeling. We just try to find this really nice rhythm of everything working together, so that as we continue to focus on our breath, one breath in, one breath out, we can begin to settle in mentally, lessening the impact of the distractions, quieting some of those racing thoughts, and catching a glimpse of what it's like to have all the parts of us in harmony. Because there are plenty of minutes during our day where we feel something very different. And so here and now, I would invite you just to pause. And as you breathe in and as you breathe out, begin to look for what that harmony feels like and looks like within you. And as you're settling in a bit more, I just want to put this out there that our meditation practice has this amazing power. There's something about the familiarity of showing up at a designated time in a designated spot. There's something about the familiarity of really intentionally breathing in and breathing out. But in these few minutes that we have together today, I want to tap into another level of power that comes from this path of meditation. So we're going to use the breath as a guide. We're going to use it as a force, as a catalyst. And I'd like for us to practice this Buddhist method of meditation called Tonglen Meditation. It really is quite simple. It's just breathing in and breathing out, but it has a very significant purpose. Before we get into that, I want you just to sit and recall a time where you were trying to breathe in all the goodness that you could so that you could breathe out all the goodness that you could. So maybe there was a time when you felt stressed and you told yourself, breathing in calm and breathing out calm. Breathing in compassion and breathing out compassion. And chances are we've all experienced that in some form or fashion, like we're trying to train our mind and our emotions and our reactions to be good, to project what's really in our heart. And so we tell ourselves that if I breathe in compassion when I speak and when I give my facial expressions and when I act, it will be filled with compassion as well. And that is a beautiful way to use your breath, and to use your meditation to begin to shift how you respond to what's going on in the world. But tonight, many, many hearts are heavy from what's going on across the globe from us. And I thought, what a beautiful chance we have to use this method of Tonglen meditation to try and project a little goodness from our corner to theirs. But rather than breathing in calm and breathing out calm, what Tonglen meditation asks us to do is to breathe in the seemingly negative aspects of this world. And then allow whatever's going on in our spirit, within us, through our practice, through all these times, to shift that negative thing and turn it into something good that we can then project out into the atmosphere across the globe. And then I would also tell you that while today our focus is on our friends in the Middle East and this humanitarian crisis that's going on in their front yard, in their streets, in their towns, this act of Tonglen meditation is actually something we can do right here at home for ourselves as well. And so we'll practice it together for just these few minutes. And then I would encourage you, keep it as a tool within you. And when you know someone in your life who is suffering, who's struggling, you can practice it for them as well. And so it will sound just a bit repetitive. I'll say the same things a few times. But the goal is that on our breath in, we breathe in what they're experiencing. And then we allow the goodness, the regular, consistent practice of our lives, the compassion of our spirit. We allow that to mold what we breathe in so that we can breathe out something very different. So just take another few breaths on your own. Settle in just a bit more. And realize what an incredible privilege and awesome responsibility it is to practice like this for others. And so whether you have connections directly to that part of the world or not, just hold that part of humanity close to you as we breathe together. We breathe in chaos. We breathe out calm. We breathe in chaos. We breathe out calm. We breathe in chaos. We breathe out calm. We breathe in confusion. We breathe out clarity. We breathe in confusion. We breathe out clarity. We breathe in confusion. We breathe out clarity. We breathe in fear. We breathe out faith. We breathe in fear. We breathe out faith. We breathe in fear. We breathe out faith. We breathe in destruction. We breathe out healing. We breathe in destruction. We breathe out healing. We breathe in destruction. We breathe out healing. And we breathe in hatred. And we breathe out love. We breathe in hatred. We breathe out love. We breathe in hatred. We breathe out love. And let's just each pause where we are, continuing to breathe. And I would invite you to pay attention to your heart center, to the space where the change is made. You may notice something trembling or bubbling up or beginning to shift and move. You may not feel anything physical at all, but just know right there in your heart center is where the potential lies to turn these awful things into something good. So let's just pause for just a few more breaths. And then I would invite you to shift your focus to your gratitude. Collectively, individually, let's be grateful for the security that we have, for the safety that we feel, and for the love and the healing and the calm and the clarity and the faith that we get to exercise both for ourselves and on behalf of humanity. And so again, paying attention to your heart center, just breathe in the gratitude. Let it just swell up inside of you and realize how incredibly fortunate we are. And as we prepare to close our time, I would encourage you that over the coming days, you're going to continue to see news reports, flashing statistics, writing about the awful things that are happening across the world. I would encourage you that when you see a headline or you notice a post about the news, whatever is happening now, take this Tonglen meditation practice that we've just done together tonight and pause. And whatever is in that headline, breathe it in. Allow your heart to turn it and breathe out the good. We cannot change or fix the problems of a global community, one person at a time. But collectively, we can begin to shift what happens in the minds and in the hearts of people that we don't even know. And I am encouraged to know that we are not the only ones in this moment practicing this idea of sending the calm, the faith, the healing, the clarity, the love to the place that needs it most tonight. What a privilege we have to be able to do that. Namaste.